Good day to all. The topic of my presentation today is use of video in teaching English. Before starting with the topic, let us first see the points that we are going to cover in today's video. So we are going to see why do we need videos in education, why and how to use videos in teaching English, techniques that can be used while showing the video, stages of using videos in the classroom, examples of videos that can be used in teaching English, tips to remember while showing the video to teach English. First, we'll see why we need videos in education. Now, the influence of digital videos on our everyday lifestyle is undeniable. With digital videos continuing to gain popularity, it seems only natural that this familiar and widespread platform should extend into the education system. Students today are using educational videos as a tool for learning everything from basic skills like changing a tire to latest dance craze like Zumba. Then studies have shown that the use of short video clips allows for more efficient processing and memory recall. The visual and auditory nature of videos appeal to a wide audience and allows each user to process information in a way that is natural to them. In a nutshell, video communicates information effectively. Now we will see why and how to use videos in teaching English. Now, in this modern era, teaching English is also increasingly diverse, ranging from using manual medium or visual media such as blackboards, chalks, markers, until to internet-based media and technologies such as audio visuals. Many studies recently believed that the use of video as a media is very effective to teaching and learning in the classrooms. When teachers bring video material to their English classrooms, students can immediately grasp the topic content compared to other modes of teaching like lecture method or just audio content. When viewing video material, students can put themselves in real atmosphere created by the video material and understand the language pragmatics used by characters. To use video as a powerful tool during teaching and learning activities, preparation is one of the main ways to make it more meaningful before applying several other ways to encourage students to become active learners. Let us look at the techniques that can be used while showing videos. I found a research article that was with regards to use of audio visual aids in English language teaching, and it says Harmer 2006 states about several techniques that can be applied while using videos in English language classrooms, such as viewing techniques, for example, fast forward, silent viewing, freezing framing, partial viewing, and listening techniques like pictureless listening, picture of speech, etc. Let's look at the viewing techniques in brief. First one is fast forward. So in fast forward, teacher can present videos to students by playing them for a few seconds and then advancing them. These activities must be repeated until the end of the video. Then the teacher asks students to share what information they got from the video, and in this case, students can guess what people are talking about. Next is silent viewing. Silent viewing means at this step, the teacher can play the video without sound. Videos are only served secretly without any information. In this case, students' ability to predict information is needed. Next is partial viewing. Partial viewing is also a way to support students' curiosity because it allows students to see parts of the video and ask them to predict what information they will collect. Last one, active viewing. Active viewing means to enhance students' enjoyment and satisfaction and focus their attention on the main ideas of the video presentation. So it is necessary for students to take an active part in video teaching presentations. Before starting the presentation, the teacher asks several key questions about the presentation so students get a general idea about the content. After seeing the questions, students answer questions verbally or students can take notes while viewing. For a more detailed understanding, students are given a guide sheet or viewing guide and let them watch and listen to specific details or specific language features. However, it must be remembered that the student level must be taken into account and adjust the technique according to their level. In English language teacher, we can divide the use of video in three phases. Pre-activity, which could be using of video for set induction, then main activity and post-activity. Now we will take an example of how we can use video to teach the English lesson, that is Madam Rides the Bus by Valli Kannan for standard 10th students. Here is the video clip. Let us just quickly watch it.
In the lesson Madam Rides the Bus by Valli Kannan. Valliammai, Valli for short, was a curious 8-year-old girl. She loved standing by her doorway and watching the street whole day. She saw so many new and unusual things happening on the street every day. But the thing that fascinated her the most was the bus. Every day the bus would pass by her street twice, once while going to town and once while coming back from the town. The sight of the bus was a source of unending joy for Valli. Valli was filled with the desire to ride the bus. This desire became stronger as the days passed. So Valli started formulating a plan. She listened to conversations and asked a few careful questions. She picked up details like the bus fare and its timings. And one fine spring day, as the bus rolled into the village, a small voice shouted for it to stop. It was Valli.
Here the teacher can show the video and ask questions based on students' observation. After the set induction and declaration of the topic, the teacher can then ask students to carefully watch the video and understand the storyline. The video could be used as a main activity because the video shows the action of the story right from the beginning of the lesson to a certain part of the lesson. It could be 5 to 8 minutes long. And once a certain part is watched by the students, teacher can ask questions like who was Valliammai or what was Valli's favorite pastime? What was the most fascinating thing for Valli? So once this is done, a quick reading of the text could be done either by the teacher or by the students one by one so that the watched material is reviewed and clearly understood. The content of the video will differ based on the class or age of the students. For instance, if you want to teach articles to students of standard 5th, you can show a short animated video which is in the story form and also help students learn articles a, an and the in an interesting way. This would be effective because students at this age are usually interested in animations and different graphics. At the same time, they can learn grammar without getting bored of the normal lecture method. Likewise, a teacher can choose which video to show for which phase of teaching. Now I have listed some points which shows how videos are advantageous in teaching learning process. Now videos could ease the process of learning. Instead of telling the rules of how to use grammar in a certain context, one can use video so that the students understand easily. We tend to capture visuals easily and hence videos grabs almost 100% attention and reach the audience because it includes both audio and visual. Audio visual would provide proper background like location, social setting, character sketch, etc. Difficult concepts would seem easy due to audio visual effect. Videos would effectively communicate the main idea and storyline of any lesson or poem. Effectiveness of audio visual is having highest percentage of communication for any teacher to impart knowledge, and it is most successful tool in learning. Students concentrate for a longer time when audio visual is used compared to other forms. There are some tips or points that we should keep in mind while using videos in a classroom. There has to be a purpose for videos. You have to watch the video ahead of the time, and we know teachers are very busy and sometimes they don't get time to watch it earlier. Second rule is never just show a video without having students be responsible for doing something with the video. So there has to be a purpose or reason for showing the video, and hence they need to pay attention. Another tip for using a video is to keep it short. If a teacher wants to take a scene from a movie, she should use only a specific part of it to fulfill the specific purpose. Otherwise, if the entire video of the movie is shown, the students will view it only as an entertainment. Another point is don't show boring videos, and you need to show a video that is age appropriate and that interests the students of a particular class.